Do you remember the last time you had a bad date? Maybe it was a while ago. Maybe it was just a few days ago. Do you remember that awkward small talk? The weird energy, that gut feeling screaming at you, this isn't it again. But you stayed anyway, hoping that the date would somehow get any better. Or what about when that date cancelled on you last minute? No explanation, no apology, just a very casual, total disregard for both your time and your feelings. And yet here you are, trying the same approach to dating over and over again. You try to keep your hopes up because you tell yourself this is just how dating is these days. That's what everyone says, right? That you have to keep kissing the frogs until you finally find your prince. As if the process of finding the right guy was a matter of trial and error, hoping that soon you'll be the one to get lucky. But I have some news for you. This isn't really how you find real love. The truth is that these frustrating patterns that you're experiencing in dating and relationships are not random at all. They actually keep happening for a very specific reason. And that reason, it's actually coming from inside you. Now, before you go thinking I'm blaming you, I am not. Really not. It's not your fault. I know you're not consciously doing it on purpose. Consciously, I know that you want that amazing guy, that you want him so badly. I know that you're putting yourself out there in the apps, you're swiping and matching like crazy, really trying and doing your best. But the problem, the way that you've been approaching dating and love as if the answer is out there with a man is what's keeping you stuck in this same cycle of dating frustrations and disappointments over and over again, and without any real chance to break free. Because let me tell you, no, you are not unlucky, my dear. You're actually attracting these same disappointing partners because you haven't addressed the root cause of all those bad matches. I'm talking about all the subconscious beliefs running in the background that keep sabotaging your self confidence and your self worth. I'm talking about the heartbreaks that you've been through that are still so raw and painful and alive in your memory and in your heart, and you're not willing to have new ones. I'm talking about the self doubts that creep in late at night saying there must be something wrong with me. Why do they keep treating me like that? I'm talking about the fear that if you fully show yourself, they won't like you, much less love you the way you so much want to be loved. At that urge inside to overgive to prove yourself so that you don't feel unwanted again. And without even realizing it, you're carrying all that baggage, all those fears into every new connection. And it's blocking you from being able to have the love that you actually deserve. And you keep waiting for things outside of you to change somehow. For a good man that's not boring or ugly, right? To finally show up in your life and make you feel secure and wanted and respected finally. But the truth is, that's not how it works. It starts inside of you. First, you need to feel secure and confident. You need to respect yourself, and then men will respect you. But instead, you're stuck in a loop of swiping, of hoping, and almost settling for guys that deep inside you know can't give you what you want because of your own internal subconscious beliefs, not because that all the amazing guys are taken. There are plenty of sexy, successful, good men out there looking for a woman to build a life with. And I know that because many of them are my clients. But the reality is that if one of them was right in front of you, wanting you, you wouldn't even notice him because you have not yet done the inner healing required to be a match for that kind of guy. And I know that can be really hard to hear. I've been where you are now, and I had to face the same painful truths. And I'm not here to lie to you to make you feel better for 5 minutes. That could suit your ego, but it won't help you get the relationship and the type of guy that you really want. Not because you're not worthy of him, on the contrary, because at the subconscious level, you are the one who doesn't believe you deserve or are allowed to have him. You're the one scared that if you get in a relationship with him, he'll cheat or leave you. Or that being loved can't ever be that easy because the model of love that you learned while you were growing up was hard. Or that being with a strong man who wants to take care of you means that you lose your independence and your identity. You can't go there. But here's the good news, breaking this cycle is possible. But here's the catch, The key is not out there. The problem is not just figuring out where to find the right guy. The key is within you. To break this cycle, first you need to become the woman who's really ready for that kind of guy to love you. A woman who's confident, who feels worthy of an amazing man, who's free to be loved and treated like a queen. And I know this is how you really want to feel and be. But I also know how overwhelming it is to even know where to start. How do you heal those heartbreaks? How do you shut up the voice in your head telling you that you're not that pretty, you're not that sexy, you're not that interesting, blah, blah, blah? Or the voice that says that all men are weak, that they can't be trusted, that you'd never depend on a man. It's hard, right? Well, that's exactly what my 12-week mentorship, The Perfect Match, is about. It is a complete roadmap with hands on guidance from me personally to help you break free from all these subconscious patterns that have been keeping you stuck in bad relationships and always falling for the wrong guys. In the program, you'll get crystal clear on the type of man who's actually right for you and build the confidence to attract him into your life without any games, without any silly dating rules, without having to hope for luck to finally strike, without the fear of another disappointment. And at the end of the program, you'll be the woman who is the perfect match for the guy of your dreams. So go ahead, turn on your notifications so you don't miss the mentorship launch updates. And if you already know this is exactly what you need to find love, comment ready below to be added to the mentorship waiting list. Because these bad cycles that keep you in this emotional roller coaster of hope and disappointments, you can decide to end them now. Because the love that you've been waiting for really starts within you now.